Hello and welcome to This Week at the OUC. I'm your host, Kirk Nugent.
And I'm Pastor Paul Goodrich.
And man, we are just so excited for all the things that are happening this week at the OUC.
OUC. So beginning with camp meeting. So we are ending our camp meeting today.
That's right.
We are South Central Conference is hosting it.
That's right.
And Pastor William Taliaferro is speaking. Ooh. And then in the evening, we're going to have a ordination. That's right. And so we want you to join us as we conclude our South Central Conference camp meeting.
Absolutely, absolutely. And right immediately following camp meeting, we will go into renovation. We will go into our renovations here at the Oakwood University Church. And what that means for us, family, is that we will be worshiping in the gym, in the Family Life Center gym. We're going to rearrange that space, transform that space, ordain that space, and it will be set aside for the purpose of our worship center for the months of the summer, while the sanctuary and some of the common areas get a facelift, get a refresh, much needed refresh. Listen, we wear this place out for the cause of Christ, and we want to make sure we pour back into it so that it can continue to serve us well into the future.
Now, there's a couple of things to bear in mind with that.
That's right.
We in terms of our office hours, we will, if you need to speak to a pastor, then we'll be doing it virtually.
That's right.
So just connect with the church office and we'll be able to do that.
Yep.
The other thing is the church office will move from the church building to the Family Life Center. And so you'll be able to, and then the third thing is, as we go into the summer months, our office hours will change.
That's correct.
So it's actually from 9 to 2 p.m.
That's right.
So, but get more information from our OUC newsletter.
That's correct. That's correct. There's still yet a ton of things that are happening all throughout the summer. The next thing that we want to make sure you are aware of, especially for my online folks, and pretty much for the summer, all of us are online folks. But we are going into our life enrichment groups, our life enrichment series. This summer, we will be under the theme Excuseless.
Yes.
And we have several speakers and presenters that will be there. You will be able to join us on Zoom. You'll be able to select one of those speakers and enjoy that discussion and some of the interaction that will happen there. Make sure you check out the online virtual services page, oucsda.org, online virtual services. That's the page you want to go to. You can go there, click enter the meeting, and it'll let you right into the Zoom every single Wednesday night. So we want to make sure you guys get a chance to be aware of that and participate.
So that's for our adults.
That's
now,
right.
For our youth, they're going to be doing pop-up Wednesday meetings.
That's right.
So they could be anywhere in the city, meeting and praying and fellowship together. So in order to find out where they're going to be, we need our young people, we need our teens, our tweens, to sign up to get the text message.
That's right.
And you can sign up 81010 and text that, text it to OUC.
Yeah, and you know what's so good is that is the primary way that our young people really communicate. And so, not to hurt our feelings, but they're not watching This Week at OUC.
I know.
They're not tuning into they're not signing up for the mailing list. So grab your young person's phone. Don't tell them what you're going to do with it. Text that number and then make sure that they're signed up so that they can get notified where the pop-up prayer meeting is going to be. And if I was a parent, which I am, I'm going to sign up for that notification as well, because my kids absolutely love prayer meeting.
Now, so that's our adults and our youth. Now,
Right.
for our children, they're going to also be online, our Oaktown, and so Pastor Rafael is going to have our Oaktown at 7 p.m.
That's correct.
on our Oakwood University Church YouTube channel.
That's right.
So from June the 12th to July the 31st, our adults will be online, our youth will be on location around the city of Huntsville, and our children will be online on our YouTube.
Absolutely, absolutely. We are excited about all the things that are happening. Now, toward the end of June, we have our United prayer breakfast. In fact, it's a prayer emphasis weekend. Pastor Snell will be the speaker that Sabbath, and he will be speaking under that theme of prayer, maybe even excuseless prayer. You got to tune in to find out. But then on Sunday, there will be a prayer breakfast. And I got to tell you guys, our prayer warriors and our prayer team here at the Oakwood University Church have done a phenomenal job working this thing and putting it all together. So June, I believe it is 23rd. So the 22nd is the Sabbath. The 23rd is the Sunday. It'll be from 9 to 11:30 at the Office of Regional Conference Ministries building in their auditorium. This will be a prayer breakfast, and it's going to be a powerful and awesome time. Scan that QR code and you'll be able to register.
All right. So it's graduation season. Kirk, I know that you have a graduate in your family. That is correct.
Yeah, 8th grade, man.
And so we want to celebrate all of our graduates.
That's
so
right.
if you are a member of the Oakwood University Church, please send your graduation information in so that we can recognize you. Scan the QR code on the screen, and they will have a grand celebration later on this month.
I'm telling you, I'm looking forward to that. We got some photos done, and we'll be submitting that. So we want to see him presented prominently there. I will say this, I have been looking forward to July 5, 6, and 7
Yes.
for quite some time. In Real Life Weekend, affectionately known as IRL. I was in the office earlier today, and somebody called wanting some more information, and we directed them to the online virtual services page of the website so that they could register. They could find some of the preferred hotels, make sure that they knew what the dates are. And I can tell you here and now in this forum that we have a power-packed weekend scheduled just for you. Registrations are over 50 now, and I don't know how many that's going to be in terms of how many families that represents. So we are excited to have you come and join us here at the OUC here in Huntsville for In Real Life Weekend. This is our virtual homecoming, if you will. We're going to get a chance, as they say, to press flesh. We can shake hands, we can rub shoulders together. We're going to laugh together, talk together, pray together, take pictures and selfies together, and we will leave with an even stronger bond, even though we worship together online.
Absolutely.
Looking forward to that.
So also in July, we have our Vacation Bible School. That's going to be July 17 through 19. And we need volunteers. So there's a QR code on the screen. If you want to volunteer to help, then scan that QR code. And then we also have another QR code.
That's right. Let's get that up. There it is.
That we want you to register your children to be a part of that.
One for registration, one for volunteers. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah. And I'll say this, these QR codes are very useful, and we will be using them going forward. In fact, there's 2 more QR codes we want to share with you. One of them is for the e-news bulletin, so that you can get the announcement just for today. Scan that, PDF is going to come up, and that's just our e-news bulletin just for today. But if you want to have your announcement sent to you, kind of like DoorDash, you scan this QR code, and it will be sent to you every Friday night. So you'll actually be ahead of the game. You'll actually know the information before this week of the OUC even drops. So definitely want to make sure you guys are paying attention to these. I feel like we're done. Are we done?
No.
Are you sure?
We can never be done.
No? Is there something else that we should be doing?
We have birthdays and anniversaries. Come on
my.
We get into the good month now. The good month.
Oh, is that so?
Oh, yes. It's the good month.
It's a good sentence. He says this is the good month. I don't know what that's supposed to mean. Let me make that a little bit bigger because I can't read that. All right, here we go. Let me kick it off with those who are celebrating on the 2nd of June. We have Angela Baptiste, Stafford Cargill, Donovan Grice, David Hardware III, Freddie Harris, Irma Mitchell, Estelle Green, Timothy Harris, Stephen Manders, Skylar Matthew, and Alyssa Munson. Happy birthday.
And celebrating the 4th, we have Mackenzie Baptiste, Stephen Jones, Susan Jones, Jasmine King, Julius Lee, George Nkosi, Kelly Robinson, Londa Schmidt, Dorothy Taylor, Miles Taylor, Cynthia Talbot, Crystal Ware, and Paula Wilson.
Happy birthday. Now celebrating on the 5th of June, Rhoda Benjamin, China Clark, Kira Jefferson, Rita Mitchell, Sharita Moses, Johanna Simpson, Larry Turner II, China Wilder, and Okilani Williams. Happy birthday.
And celebrating the 6th and the 7th, we have Austin Brady, Ronald Broussard Jr., Alvin Decay Jr., Kami Donovan, Michael Pauly, Justin Bennett, Norma Gibson, Amber Hargrove, Carla Harris, Brenda Kessio, Ty Laughinghouse, Shirley Moore, and Jonathan Snodgrass.
Happy birthday to those celebrating today.
Yeah.
A Sabbath birthday blessing to Lydia Briggs, Tashanique Dismuke, Tahisha LaFortu, Carolyn B. Lamb, Eden Roper, David Smith, Kendra Thomas, and Colby Watford. Happy birthday.
Yes.
And then we have somebody celebrating an anniversary. Go ahead, Doc.
A happy anniversary to Pastor Gabe and Dorothy Taylor. They are celebrating 57 years. My Lord.
My Lord. 57 years. I have not been, listen, that is amazing, okay? We celebrate with you, Taylor family, and all those that are having birthdays. We want to open it up and just, even in the chat below, in the comment section, I should say, go ahead and let anybody that we may have missed know that you're sharing with them happy birthday as well. And we're excited to be able to celebrate with you. God's richest blessings on you as you celebrate your birthday, and for the Taylors as they celebrate their anniversary.
Amen. Well, that's it for this week of the OUC. There's so much more. Again, go to the newsletter so that you can see what's happening. And we will see you next week.